Chapter 3. The Young Ones. Kino, Chio, and Uncle Suzu were finally in Euthanasia Island. They made their way toward the arena known as Babylon, where the tryouts and the games took place. They were the first ones there. "Where's everyone else?" Yatu asked Kino. Yatu was from Makuka Riwa Island, known as the Riwas. And Yatu and the Riwas were the ones in charge of administering the games in Euthanasia Island. "I don't know, Yatu," Kino replied. "Uncle Suzu, my young friend Chio, and myself had missed the ferry to the island, so we hitched the boat ride with the fellow Leo. We thought everyone would be here by now," Kino said to Yatu. "Okay then, let's wait for the rest to arrive. In the meantime, make sure you check in over there with the Riwas and prepare yourself for today's tryouts," Yatu told Kino. The ferry boats from Mary Island and Planet Sebi started arriving. One after the other, they made their way to Euthanasia Island shore. The Ligare came in from Ligare Pardes Island. The Sunda from Taguya Sunda Island followed. The Jubatus from Jubatus Island arrived shortly after making a ruckus. The Jika from Jika Pardes Island also came in making some noise. The adrenaline the competitors would get was unmatched. They felt the excitement all the way to the core. The Lynx from Kandaza arrived all the way from Lynx Island, an island so far from Euthanasia that it took more than 7 days on ship. The Onka came from Jariragua, Onka Island. The Riwas, whose island was probably the nearest, arrived from Makuka, Riwa Island, and finally, the Leo from Bosakuleo Island. Each arrived with their 5 chosen ones and family and friends to support them. They all made their way toward Babylon Arena, full of pride and dreams. "Look, father, there's Kino and his uncle," Jakar said to his father Abaddon. "How did those fools make it here?" Abaddon said in an angry tone. "Look here, Jakar, you must not let Kino beat you today. That spot in the team belongs to you. Make me proud today, son. Do whatever it takes for you to win. And I mean whatever it takes." Abaddon motivated Jakar as he rubbed his son's shoulders. Everything was set to start. All the contestants had checked in and were ready for the tryouts. All the contestants gathered in the center of the arena as Yatu got ready to deliver the rules of the tryouts. Everyone got quiet as Yatu began speaking.
"Welcome, young ones. Today is a very special day for all of you. Each one of you has come to age and therefore has the right to try out to become part of your island's team. Today's trials will consist of a race. Throughout this race, there will be many obstacles where we will test your abilities, your skills, and most importantly, your humble heart. Out of all of you here today, only one from each island will be able to claim victory and be able to participate in this year's battle for the tournament's cup. Yukevo Sajana."
Yatu spoke with encouraging words to the young ones as he listened and cheered on.
"The starting line will be on this side of the Babylon Arena, and the finish line will be at the other end. There are signs all over the course that you must follow so that it may lead you all the way back to Babylon Arena. Pay close attention to the signs. Any wrong turn will get you lost. Every feline will compete and fight for themselves to represent their island. No one will be out there to help you. I know that each and every one of you has been preparing for this moment. Good luck to everyone, and may the best 8 prevail."
Yatu hyped the young felines as they cheered on and pumped each other up. The young, energetic competitors made their way to the starting line. Some came with painted faces. All of them had their weapons ready as the tension escalated. Everyone witnessing this moment could almost feel the rush run right through them. The young ones were ready. Yatu's eyes navigated from side to side across the starting line as he readied his horn.
As I stand before you, I leave you with these final words of wisdom. Look deep within yourselves. You all have what it takes. I dedicate this to you, to the greatness in you, and to the dream that lives within you. The dream you were put on this planet to bring to realization. Until you have had the taste of finishing, you will not respect yourself. Find the fire and desire to win, and you will find yourself crossing that finish line before the rest. It is quite simple, yet such a difficult task, my young ones. If you want it bad enough, then go out there and fight for it.
Yatu finished these inspiring words to the young Sabians about to compete for their islands. Roaring and cheering, the young ones were ready to fight and earn the spot in their island's team. "You better not get in my way, Kino," Jakar said aggressively. Kino was nervous and anxious, but he was definitely ready. He did not reply to Jakar, but he was confident. "Oh, trust me, Jakar. I will be way ahead of you to stand in your way. Just make sure you're prepared for the taste of defeat," Kino thought to himself. Yatu was ready to blow the horn. The young ones waited anxiously. They braced themselves for the sound of the horn. The sound of the horn was sent to the heavens. The horn gave an apocalyptic feel. The rush kicked in as pure adrenaline exploded through each feline. The tryouts to the games had begun. The challenges began quickly, obstacle after obstacle. Kino was neck to neck with Jakar. The obstacles got more and more difficult as they made their way through their race with non-stop intensity. From fighting, climbing, jumping, and even swimming, the course was taking a toll on the young ones. Only the strongest would prevail. Kino led the way, but suddenly came to a halt as he came to the edge of a rapid river. The river was wide, and the only thing that connected to the other side was an extremely dangerous rope hanging from the Huachico Bridge. The bridge marked the halfway point of the race. Crossing the bridge would lead them to a cave, which they had to go through. The cave would lead them through the harsh humidity and darkness before coming out on the other side of the mountain. "This bridge is scary. There must be another way to cross," Kino thought to himself. "I see you, Kino. The spot in the team belongs to me," Jakar screamed out loud as he closed in on Kino. As Jakar was closing in on him, Kino had no other choice but to start making his way across the hanging Huachico Bridge. The river was shallow, but the current was deadly. Kino made his way through the bridge. Jakar followed right behind. "Don't look down, Kino. Don't look down," Kino said to himself. The sound of the current was scary. "You are not worthy. You are weak. You will never amount to anything, Kino," Jakar yelled at Kino as he slowly followed behind him. Kino walked faster, making his way across the bridge. He made it to the other side of the river. There he stood in front of the cave. The cave was known as the Twisting Hideout. It was known that many who entered the cave never made it out again. Monsters and unknown creatures lived inside. Kino did not think twice. He ran inside the cave. Jakar followed right behind. The cave was pitch black with a pungent smell. Kino slowed down. He struggled to watch his every step. The only light was the faint light shining from the entrance of the cave. As he walked in deeper, less light gave visibility. All sorts of sounds echoed through the cave. Further up ahead, Kino came across two separate paths. Kino paused. He was undecided on which to take.
The right one is a dead end.
Kino heard a voice from a distance.
Who said that?
Kino asked, bewildered from the unknown voice. Kino trusted the voice and pursued toward the left path. He moved forward, deeper into the cave's mysteries. Kino walked through a few more passages. Some paths were dead ends and others led to unknown destinations. He eventually made it to what looked like the end of the cave. Kino saw the light shine in front of the other side. He ran toward the light and finally made it out safe. Only a few more challenges and the finish line was within reach. Kino started running again.